evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Sindhu Zehra, and it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome and heartfelt congratulations on behalf of the entire department. Today marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter in your professional learning journey, and we are thrilled to have you with us. To break the ice and help you ease into this experience, we have arranged an engaging session on mastering motivation, conquering common pitfalls. Let me introduce our speaker for the session, Ms. Shahinda B. Ms. Shahinda B is a distinguished learning and development leader, organizational psychologist, and educator with over 23 years of extensive experience across industries, including aviation, operations, customer experiences, management, auditing, and higher education. Currently a faculty member at a top university and a corporate trainer with PwC's Academy, Ms. Shahinda excels in leadership development and organizational change. We are excited to have her with us today to guide you through strategies that can help you master motivation and navigate the common challenges you may face along the way. So please, let's welcome Ms. Shahinda B.
Hello. Can you guys all hear me? I'm going to have a booming voice, so if the guys at the back can't hear me, just say, I can't hear you. Can you please speak up? So motivation. Very motivating to see all of you here at 8 o'clock in the night. So definitely a very motivated group. Welcome. There are many things we can do to motivate ourselves. Some of those are from inside, as you might know, intrinsic motivation, and some of them are extrinsic motivation, such as you're hoping for a reward or a promotion, or one of those reasons are what bring you here today. Whatever your reason to start on your journey in academia, if you're coming back as a returning student, welcome. I was one of those students not many years ago myself, returning after taking a break of 16 years between my graduation and my master's. And I really didn't know what I had gotten myself into. But it was a lot of fun, relearning education and understanding how academia works. So I hope those of you who are returning have the same experience. And those of you who are continuing your journey on academia, I hope you don't get tired and bored and demotivated by the same repetition of, oh, I did this for my previous degree, I'm still doing it. It all changes from the inside. A lot of times we can't control many factors on the outside. What you can control 100% is what's on the inside, right? So what are we going to talk about today? Firstly, we're going to start off with some Amazon shopping. Lots of fun, right? So shopping list. I'm going to ask you to form teams of 3 around you. So just look around you, form these teams of 3. And congratulations to each team. You have a distant relative who you'd forgotten you even knew that she existed, Auntie Rose. She's left your team of 3 inheritance of USD 15,000 per team, not per person, per team, 15,000, okay? So to receive this inheritance, the only clause she's put in her will is that you must spend it all. So you can't hoard it, you can't say I'll put it in a savings, or I will think of it another day, it's going to sit in my bank account. Even if you are planning to put it in, let's say, a fixed deposit or something, that's a form of spending. You need to make a shopping list of items that you will spend this money on, and no item on that list can cost more than 2,500 USD. Clear? Spend the money on things that you genuinely want. Come on, this is like a bonus, right? Out of the blue, you've got 15,000 USD to spend on something that you might really want. Of course, you'll have to fight out amongst the team members who's going to get to buy what. But we'll just spend 5 minutes to do this. So please identify 2 more people who you can form a small team with. And you can use your phone, you can use the post-it notes, whatever form of method you want to use, but you have to spend the 15,000 or anything under it. If you spend 14,380, that's all the inheritance you'll get. Okay? So we'll do this for a quick 5 minutes, and your time starts now. Okay, have a group of 4? Sure. You might fight more. So start making the list. You need to physically have a list either on paper or on a phone or somewhere. Yes, if you want to be 4, you can fight a little more and be 4 people. But are your team members happy that you're spending the money on 6 pair of shoes? Okay, then that be it. But do you have any brands in your mind? Any particular design? Is it jogging shoes? Is it formal shoes? Is it beach shoes? I don't know. And then, are there really shoes that are for 2,500? I don't know. Michael Jordans might be multiple Michael Jordans, but yes, please.
So it's set as 15,000 USD.
Andy? Okay, has everyone got the list sorted? Let's come back to the class. Let's come back to the plenary. Okay, I actually have something to confess and apologize for. I made a huge mistake. I'm really sorry. I totally forgot to consider the taxes. So now, the taxes, after the taxes, you've only got 8,760 USD. So you're not making a new list. The existing list, you have to decide on what you're going to keep and what you're going to let go.
Down. I'll purchase a share of 1,500 that is will put for the future in future. But it's an expenditure.
Okay.
It will come back, but it's not for the present one that I'm doing.
Correct. Okay, how have we done? Teams, are you still fighting? But as you must have figured out, there is a reason why we did this activity, right? Let's begin by trying to understand why 8,760. What's so special about that number? Can anyone guess? That's the number of hours you have in 1 year available to yourself to spend. So just like money, time is also something that you can spend. If your team had disagreements, does anyone want to share how they were resolved? Flipped a coin, punched the opposite person in the face and said, my way or the highway?
50-50 for both the choices.
You went 50-50 for both the choices, very democratic. Were there any non-democratic war zones that we went through? Basically, what ends up happening is when we are given different choices, we make different decisions. So many of you who might be working would now realize that I have the same 168 hours available to me in a week, but now I have to add studies into it as well on top of the full-time role that I'm doing at work. Some of you might be interning somewhere or having other duties or responsibilities for the family. How will you make this extra time happen and still remain motivated and not burn out and get exhausted? It's very easy to speak about it, and today is day 1, so probably you're not feeling the exhaustion kick in. But do you think this will happen? Does anyone fear these things would happen to them? Yeah? And have you made any plans on how you will now manage your time in a different way? Because you're getting the same 8,760 hours, but you're not able to do as many of those things that you used to do before. You have to cancel off some of them because those things are being replaced by hours that you have to either be in attendance in your lectures or preparing for an exam or preparing for some project that has been given to you. So it's scary at the beginning, and it's scary only if you don't plan for it. So that's what we are here to do. I hope you're not like Alice, who really doesn't know her destination. Alice in Wonderland, that's the cat from Alice in Wonderland, if anyone's familiar with the movie. And basically Alice says that as long as I get somewhere is all I care about. And the cat says, you know what? If you walk long enough, that'll happen. But I hope that you all have a goal in mind, a destination in mind, and you just don't want to get somewhere as long as it's anywhere but here. That was a perfect session. You're all motivated now. I can see that. Please. Thank you very much for your time and attention. I hope you enjoyed the session, everyone. If anyone wants to connect, I have my QR code from LinkedIn over there. Please just feel free to scan and send me connection requests. I'll be more than happy to stay connected, and all the best. Remain
so much.
motivated.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shahida.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, thank you. And from my side and from the entire department, I again wish you a very best of luck and congratulations.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for
Thank you.
wonderful